What's the word, G gang? It's your boy UAV6 with another episode. This episode's about how to maintain your wolfing in the winter. Okay, this is for my no beginners, and this is for my regular waivers and my elite waivers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the elite waivers. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my subscribers and my new beginners. This video goes for my beginners too. Especially for my beginners, because you know it's a lot of you guys don't know how to maintain your wolfing in the winter, and vice versa for the summer. Okay, so one of the tips that I could give you guys, I'm gonna do this little combing right here to scratch my scalp. How you maintain your wolf in the winter, you have to be you have to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? And I will talk based on my experience, you know? So what I learned this last winter we had, what I learned so far. So you have to reduce the products. Like in the summer, you have to put less because of the heat, right? When the winter is better, because the winter help you out because it's cold, and the products they can last longer. So what I'm trying to say is, all those unnatural products, I suggest you kick into the curve and try to focus. This is for my beginners. Try to focus on getting better products like oils, like moisturize. You know what I'm saying? Like better products instead of using Maury's and using this right here. This is the style. I only use this when I'm wolfing. I don't use it like a regular days, like daily routine. I don't use it. I focus more on oils and moisturize, because the hair has to be hydrated. Moisturize give you that, and shine is the oil at the same time though. The oils that I use is good for damaged hair. Like if your hair is breaking a lot, it repairs your hair. You know what I'm saying? It gets down to the roots. So you gotta look for those type of products for the winter. That way when the summer comes, your hair is already, you know, healthy, shining, and you know, and you're ready to go to the next level. So right now it's winter, it's cold. So any product that you apply in your head is gonna work. Why? Because it's cold. Feel me? So if you start getting ready now that it's cold, when the summer comes, you're gonna be extra ready, because you're gonna know what products to use. So winter is the best way to learn about the products and learn about your hair and what product to use and what product not to use. Okay? So I suggest for you guys to use you could use this. You can use this kind of brand right here. You can use this kind of brand. This keep your hair moist. This is what I use. And it smells good. And make sure, you know what I'm saying? Look what it has. It has oil. You know what I'm saying? It's what you need. Coconut oil, silky. That's protein. That's what you need in your hair. And neem oil. So when you use oils and you use this, make sure that the product you buy, the oil, make sure it has cocoa, so you can mix it. If it's the same product, I mean product like oil and this cocoa, both of them, it's gonna give you better results. So the winter is to better yourself, you know, learn about your hair, wolf, because when you wolf, it's cold, so you don't sweat a lot. That's why a lot of waivers in the summer, they don't wolf a lot, because they don't want to deal with the frizzy hair, with dull hair. You know what I'm saying? They trying to cut it to 1.5. Me, I cut it too. Why? Because I'm on my game, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the tips. Make sure in the winter you study your hair. If you're a beginner, study your hair. Learn the products, Google the products. You know what I'm saying? Check waivers videos, check my videos, check the other waivers video. Learn about what you doing, because at the end of the day, is your head, is your hair. So you gotta know what type of product you put in your hair, because you don't want to damage your hair. So You can follow my tips, you can take my advice, but remember, every product, it don't work the same. Some products work, everybody got a different head, everybody got a different scalp, hair, it works different. So you gotta find what product works for your hair. You know what I'm saying? It might be an oil that work for me, but it'll work for you. It might be a pomade that work for you, but not for me. So you have to navigate. That's on your own. I can give you the tips and the knowledge, but you have to navigate on your own, trying to find out my product works for you. I could recommend a lot of products. Most of the products won't even work for you. You know what I'm saying? It might be another product. So you gotta find out. So if I'm giving you a product, give it a try. Use it for 1 month. If it work, it work. You know what I'm saying? But for my beginners, when you get pomades, you could use pomade. The reason why I'm gonna tell you to use pomade and trying to use don't try to get Morris. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk bad about Morris product, but reality is reality. You know what I'm saying? The Morris pomade has a lot of chemicals. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's real thick. So try to get a pomade that doesn't have a lot of chemicals. Once again, they all have chemicals, but a lot of them has less than others. Example, I've been using this almost for a year. You know what I'm saying? And this one is less thicker than the Morris, and it smells good, and you can rinse it out your hands and your hair faster. It don't clog your pores. Morris, it clog your pores. It's man greasy. It's real thick and it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna use a product, just trying to get something that is less toxic so you can learn, and later on when you get more money, if you got the money, get better quality. You know what I'm saying? Shampoos, make sure you get good shampoos. I'm gonna show you a shampoo that I use. I use this. I use this shampoo right here. I know a lot of you guys have this, okay? It works for me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's I don't think it's bad. It was going I'm using it for like a year already, and I don't feel anything, you know what I'm saying? My hair is still good. You could cop this any beauty supplies or supermarket, Walmart, and Walgreens. They got it everywhere, you know. And you could use oils, you know what I'm saying? And well, brushes you could order in Amazon. It's a lot of waivers out here that they creating their own brushes. 360 Easy, People to Go, 360 Process. That's the guys that you could check they brushes. I bought a brush from 360 Easy. The only thing about it is that the brush is too big, so I got small hands. So, but the product is good though. The brush is good, you know. But it's too big for me. But give it a try. Why not? He's a waiver. Gotta support each other. And make sure you brush every day. If you're wolfing in the winter, it's the best time. I'm being honest with you. It's the best time for you to wolf. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold. Your hair won't get frizzy. You won't sweat. You go outside, your hair stays the same. You could walk around without the do-rag. You know what I'm saying? But when it's summertime, you know it gets hot. Your hair gets hot. You start sweating. If you put a lot of pomades, you know it's going to start dripping on your forehead. Your head, your face is going to break. You're going to get pimples, and it's a mess. That's why a lot of waivers, I respect it. That's why a lot of waivers, they cut it to the 1.5 because they don't want to deal with that stress. I respect, I understand. But if you really want to get this down, I cut my hair too. In the summer, I cut it with a too. Why? Because I brush. And I don't use pomades in the summer. I cut it too with the guard, and what I do is I keep a do-rag most of the time. The only way I take do-rag off if I'm going out, or I'm going to an interview, or I'm going somewhere that I gotta look representable. But besides that, I always keep my do-rag. If I got my do-rag off, I make sure my do-rag's in my pocket. and I keep a small brush. If I go to my father-in-law, you know what I'm saying, I take my brush, I take my mirror, a small one. And you know, if I'm chilling in the backyard, whatever, barbecue, I hit the bathroom real quick, you know, 5-10 minutes, boom, 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 with the plastic bag, boom. Get my hair laid down again, and so on. You know, so you gotta find your own techniques in the winter. I'm just giving you, once again, tips how to maintain your woofing in the winter. So that's one of the tips. The other one is, make sure when you do washing style, make sure you focus on your angles, because you don't want to create forks. And especially when your hair is wet. For my beginners, this is after you pass the ripple stage, okay? I'm just giving you tips. Make sure you don't have a lot of shampoo. I'm talking about lather, you know, because lather is good, because lather keep your hair from freezing. You know what I'm saying, from being freeze up, and keep your hair down. I understand that, but make sure you got enough lather to brush your hair, and make sure you don't create a fork, because well, all that shampoo in your hair, you might not see how you brush in your angles, and you could create a fork. So you need to avoid that. So when you're brushing, make sure you pay attention. You see how I'm brushing? I'm looking at every angle. You know what I'm saying? When you got a lot of shampoo in your hair, sometimes you don't see it. And when you woofing, on top of that, you training not this layer, you training the layer underneath, because this is the layer that you're gonna cut off. So whatever you training here is the one underneath. So when you cut your hair, the progress, you're gonna see it when you cut it. The one underneath, that's the one that you're brushing. So in reality, I'm not brushing this, I'm brushing the one underneath. So, because when you go to the shop and you cut it to with the guard, the one that's gonna expose is the one underneath. So you gotta make sure you brush your hair the right way. Make sure you go with your angles. This is for 360, 540. You know, beehive, 720, whatever pattern you get, make sure you brush the right way, because when you cut it, everything that you did, all those hours that you spent brushing and everything, if you brush the wrong way and you created a lot of forks, you're gonna be mad. And the only person that you gotta be mad about is yourself, because you're the one who's holding the brush. You're the one who's putting the work in. You cannot be mad at nobody else. So pay attention when you're brushing, and you'll be all right. Remember, the crown is different. You brush the crown different. You see, I'm brushing outside the crown. You see, I could brush fast right here. You see, I could brush fast, but when it comes inside, you have to be really gentle, because the hair, that's where your hair comes out of it. That's the main root right there. So you gotta be gentle. Every time you do your crown, you gotta be gentle with it. So when you're brushing outside, it's different. That's why they said you do your pattern in 2 sections: crown work and angle brush. Right now, this is angles right here. See, this is outside. This is how I brush my 540. I'm saying that's 1, that's 2, that's 540 slants. I start from the crown. That's 3, so I slanted. I brush a little extra here because it's messed up and I'm trying to fix it. So whatever side is a weak side, try to spend more time there, because you want to make the strong side. Remember, the weak side, you got to make a strong side. So don't stay brushing just one side. Look around your hair and look to see if you got a weak side. If you got a weak side, spend time in that weak side until you get a strong side. If they get strong side, go to the next one. Until everything around your hair is already flowing and everything's looking good, and that's how you balance your strokes and your brushes, and that's how you become elite. Understand? So don't stay only brushing one side. I know we got a lot of favorite sides, you know what I'm saying? We always got that strong side that we want to stay there all day brushing. I know, trust me. I'm one of those. But if you want your waves to shine and pop and look good in all angles, you gotta brush equally. You know what I'm saying? I mean equally. Like if you brush already here, go to the next. The same time you spend here, go to the next. You're gonna know. How you gonna know? Because you're gonna see the other side looks uglier. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You gotta spend at least half an hour. If you're a beginner, you can spend more time. If you want fast, listen, the longer you brush, the faster you're gonna get waves. That's just simple. I don't have to stay here and G-mag to you. You want fastest waves, you gotta brush. Don't worry about the products. The main key is to brush. And why I'm spending time right here on the top, my slanted, because I'm brushing from the crown out. And I'm trying to fix my crown because it needs work. And that's my weak side. So that's the main reason you see me brushing most of the time on that side, because that's my weak side. The rest of the sides stay strong. You know what I'm saying, man? This side is strong. This side is strong. The back is strong. You can see it. The back is strong. Understand? So the only spot that is messed up right here is here. So I gotta focus, and then I'll brush around. And you gotta brush around your angles. Make sure your angles, they get that care too. That's how you gotta maintain your waves in the winter. You gotta go in, you gotta practice. The more you brush, the better you get. Because you're gonna learn your angles. You're gonna learn how to take care of your weak side. You're gonna learn the products that you wanna apply. You wanna learn what brushes is better. If it's the curve, if it's the flat. I got both of them, look. I got this. I started with flat brushes. I ended up with curve. Why? Because I got a big head. And this brush, it don't pull for me. It don't pull a lot of hair, right? You see? And look at the curve. See the difference? It holds more. So I tried both of them, trust. I'm not lying to you. Look, I got both of them. I got both brushes. Feel me? So I'm talking facts. I'm not here, trying to act G-Magging to you guys. No, I'm just giving you guys tips how to become a better waver and the products to use and what to do to become better and better yourself. You know, later on you're gonna thank me. Look, I wash my hair. You can say when I wash my hair. I wash my hair on Monday. Today's what? Today's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's been 5 days already and my hair's still clean. Why? I only use a little bit of pomade, a little bit of oil, a little bit of moisturizer. That's all you need, just a tiny bit. You don't need the whole jar. You don't need to put a lot. You just need a little bit. And put the hot towel to open your pores so the product could go in and do the job. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. You see, look at my hair, silky. All I used was oil, moisturizer, and I leave it with pomade. Why? Because I'm wolfing. I got 4 weeks right now. Today I made 1 month of wolfing. So when you're wolfing, you gotta brush more. Why? Because your hair is getting thicker and it's more hair to brush. So listen to what I'm saying, put it to practice. Trust me. You're gonna see the differences. What I'm doing, I'm training my hair right now. I'm training my crown to lay down. That's what I'm doing. I'm training my crown to lay down the way that I want it. And that's what you gotta do. How you train your waves, you gotta keep brushing the way you want the waves to go. You gotta train them. You gotta train your hair. There's gonna be a time that your hair, you're not even gonna brush a lot. They're already trained. They're gonna lay down the way you want it. But how you do that? You gotta put that brush work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing right now. You gotta hit always the same spot. Always hit the same spot. Always hit the same spot. Hit the same spot. The same spot. Always. Every time you do a brush stroke, a section, watch your style, hit the same spot. Hit the same spot. Your hair is gonna get so used to it. It's gonna train perfectly. Your waves is gonna look amazing. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta train them every day. How you get forks? That's when you forget your angles. One day you brush like this, the other day you come and go like this. Feel me? You go like this one day, then one day like this, the other day you go like this. You're confusing your hair. Your hair don't know where to go. So what they do, they're gonna crash. But if you train them every day, you brush the same, every day the same, they won't have a choice but to line up and give you what you need, which is elite waves. And that's what we all want. Okay, I'm just gonna do the last one. I hope you guys listening to what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep dropping videos, you know what I'm saying? The more I learn, the more I could give you guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say teach, but I can give you the tips so you guys could learn on your own and become a better waver and treat your hair better and be better. That's what I'm here for. And I like doing this. I like doing this. I have fun doing this. And after you finish, you do the plastic bag for my beginners. This is to keep your hair, besides the softy brush, you do this to get that extra laid down. This is a bonus. You say you do this however you feel comfortable, okay? You're doing a brush section with your fingers and a plastic bag. So however you feel comfortable, you do it, okay? You gotta find your own way. This is the way that I feel comfortable. I feel like it's better for my pattern. You gotta find your own way, your own technique. And don't smush your waves, you know what I'm saying? Just put the plastic bag and let the plastic bag do its job. All you gotta do is just back and forth, back and forth. You see, I'm not even smushing my waves. I'm just putting the plastic bag on top of it and let the plastic bag do his job. Give it that extra length. Especially here, this is my weak side. That's why I spend a little bit of time here. So I want to train my hair right here to stay like that. You find a weak spot, make sure you dedicate some time. Because the rest of your hair is already trained. You want to make sure that weak spot, you want to make it strong side. After that weak spot, strong side, look for the other one. Into the next, and always rotate. If you start here, go around. Because the point is to connect all angles. You see? I started here, right? Boom. Right here, I'm going here. The way I'm going now. On to the next angle, right? So the point is to connect them. On to the next angle. Dedicate some time to it. Let the plastic bag, you know what I'm saying, lay down on those baby hairs. You just finished doing a section. You want to put that extra hair down besides the softy brush. And it worked, trust me. Then you go to the next angle, right? Boom. Nice and easy. Boom. Switch your hands. Go to the back now. Gentle, close to the crown. Going down. Go to the back. I do this too. You could use this technique like this if you want. However you feel comfortable, this is how I feel comfortable doing this side. It's crazy because I'm lefty and I feel comfortable doing it like this with my right side. Sounds crazy, but it is, right? Boom. Forward. Back to the front, back to the front. Nothing changed, same thing. The reason why I'm making this video long, this is for my beginner. This is how to maintain your woofing in the winter. This is the title. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm brushing, I'm giving you guys tips how to maintain it. And I gotta do it at the same time, because what's the reason making a video and not doing it? So if I do at the same time that I talk to you guys will get it faster, because you know what to do. Because while I'm explaining, I'm doing it. So all right, as you can see, I'm not kidding. Look at the shine. Okay. It looks good. Just gonna hit it one more time in my waist spot. I always start from the beginning. First, Second, then I go to my weight spot. See? And I go gentle. Go gentle. Your weight spot, like especially the crown, do it gentle. You want those baby hairs to lay down. When it's close to the crown, do it gentle. Okay. Boom. Simple. That's it. I'm gonna rag up. Crown patch. If you don't got a crown patch, you could create one. Get an old do-rag that you don't use anymore and cut a piece like this. A piece like this. Just put it right on top of your crown. Remember, your crown is small, so you want the extra compression to push it down. So it's my do-rag. This is my daily do-rag. So okay, make sure the stitches is facing outside. You don't want the stitches inside. It's gonna make a line in your waves too. This is the side you want inside, the flat. The stitches outside. I'm gonna show you too how to put the do-rag on. This is a complete video for my beginners, okay? This is how to maintain your waves in the winter. Okay, make sure you put it all the way to your nose, because you wanna have a little, you know what I'm saying, like a big space, but not too big though, because if you put it too big, it's gonna get loose when you tie it, and it's gonna fall. It's gonna take off while you're sleeping. So you want to make sure you get enough. You know what I'm saying? You see, like this. You see, it looks even, like that. And you see the line right here. You see, it's supposed to line up with this. The reason why I do it like that, because I don't want a lot of pressure here. I want to lose tension, because I don't want to make that line there. Like that. You find your own ways. I want to teach you. This is my way. You see, I pull a little bit. I snug it a little bit. As you can see, the do-rag don't look even, right? The reason why, I'm gonna tell you right now why. Okay, tie it like a shoelace. Okay, you see? The reason why I got it like this, because I don't want the tension all in my forehead. So I divided the tension so I could release it. You see, it's loose, it's loose, it's loose, but at the same time it's snug. After that, hold it here, because you don't want the do-rag to pull back your waves. Hold it and just pull it. You see the flaps? Pull it. You see, pull it and pull the side slowly. Change your hands, do the same thing. And then with both hands, pull it back a little bit so you can evenly compress your hair down, because you don't want the baby hairs to go through the do-rag. And then grab the two corners, you see? I go like this. And then I do like this. You see, I make a knot with everything like this. I snug it, I create another one. Boom. Now I go like this. You see? And that's it. I'm good for the night. I could go to sleep. I don't feel that pressure in my forehead to create that line in the morning when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of waves, they really tight they do-rag. In the morning they wake up with that chunk, like they got hit with something in their forehead, and the forehead breaks and you get pimples. I'm trying to avoid all that. So this is one of the best ways, you see. Is this compressed, the tension is off. So you're good to go. All right. This is for my beginners, you already know. So you wavy 6, like, subscribe, share with your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Close the camera for you guys. Stay safe, out of trouble.